Lee, we all know that recycling is important in this day and age, but some of us aren't sure why. Can you explain why we should recycle?
There's not enough land to actually store all of the trash that we're creating, the items that we are consuming. So we have to try to do our best to take those products and create them into new products so that we don't have to use virgin resources in order to make new products for the future. Can't make more land. We don't want to bury more of this material in the landfills. So we actually want to use as much of it as we can, and it takes less energy, less time, and less money to actually create new products from recycled material.
Well, that should be fairly straightforward, I think. I mean, everybody should be able to understand that. Now, I think it's a little bit confusing for people sometimes, because how do we know what to recycle and what not? I mean, the youth just say recycle everything and let's get on with it, which is great and that's fabulous, but there are some things you can and you can't, right?
Exactly. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy, and if it has a recycling symbol on it, by golly, we're going to put it in the recycling bin. But that's not exactly the truth. The market changes from year to year. This is one of the strongest years that they've had in the items that they have for contamination, so we have to be really careful about what it is that we take. We don't want to take any plastic bags, any of your shopping bags. We want to make sure that those shopping bags get returned to your local grocer or to your local department stores, wherever you're taking those shopping bags from. We won't take those. Styrofoam, anything that comes packed inside of a cardboard box. If it's styrofoam, we don't want it. And that goes for your insulated cups, that goes for some of your plastic cups, anything that's polystyrene, we can't recycle currently. We do want to recycle lots of cardboard, lots of PET bottles, which consists of your soda bottles, your water bottles, and your different containers that hold laundry detergents and those kinds of things. We'll take those all day long. Those are a good quality product. Those are some of those products that can be turned into nice products in the end.
Okay. It's something that has occurred to me from time to time. Why can't we recycle plastic grocery bags? What happens to them then?
The reason being is basically the method or the means by which they're recycled. If you take them back to your grocer, to your department store, they can take them basically separated at the source, so they don't become commingled with lots of other contaminants. If they come into if you put them in your curbside bin, they come in commingled with lots of different items. Then they go through our separating screens, they get tangled up in there, and then we have to cut them, and they're essentially no good anymore, and they cost us downtime. And so we highly recommend that if you're going to utilize those, that you take them back to the department store, because then they got nice, clean plastics that they can send right back to the originator of where they were.
That makes perfect sense. In fact, when I was in England the last time, they had instituted there, if you wanted to use the plastic grocery bags, I think they're about 10 cents to buy. You couldn't just be given them anymore, and so people stopped using them. They were using their own bags or paper.
Instituting that here in the United States would be a fantastic deal, and many states and municipalities have done just that. Yeah. My family in and of itself actually created our own sewn grocery bags as well as our produce bags. So anything we pick up at the store, we have reusable bags, we take them, we launder them, and then we put them right back. If we do have to use a bag, we take all of ours back to the grocer or to the department store, and then that way we know at least they're going as a single source item back to the recycling.
Well, he's the master of this, I mean, right? You should be knowing what you're doing. You're the plant manager here at Revolve, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you take containers, are they good?
They are. So we take the aluminum cans and the plastic containers all day long, as well as the cardboard, the sheetrock and wood that we get through our C&D line. We actually will turn those into new products as well. The only thing that we ask is that you try not to put them all inside of plastic bags.
Now here at Revolve, they have some absolutely massive mountains of recycling right behind us. This is cardboard, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. One might ask, where do these all go? What happens to this? Say, for example, your plastics. Where are they going to end up, and what are they going to be made into?
So the plastic containers, depending on the grade, actually will be made into a couple different products. So we have picnic tables, Trex decks, those kinds of items that are made out of a mixed melted plastic. They will be sent back to a plant, ground up, and then they will be remelted and pelletized, and then they'll actually create them into new product.
Wow. And so I guess everything has an afterlife.
It does. It really, really does. There's a few items that don't, but most items that people are consuming today, we can actually put them in a home that they need to be.
Well, that's fantastic news, because we all want to save the planet, doing what little bit we all can. If people want to get hold of you here at Revolve, Lee, how do they get hold of you?
So we have a website. It's www.dumptastic, dumptastic.com.
Okay.
That's our website. We are also on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. They're welcome to call me, the plant manager, at 435-232-7350, and I'd be happy to get in touch with them in any way that they need to.
Okay, so if you want to do your little bit, as we all do, to help save the planet, get in touch with Lee here at Revolve Recycling, right?
That's right.
Okay, thanks so much today, Lee.
Thank you. We appreciate your time.